Hello? Gonna do a bit of Battlefield today, and then Phasma later on, Phasmophobia, maybe. Alright. Yeah, Battlefield 1 first. Hello? Aye, I can do that. We are like that though. And I don't want to say Kieran's the blondest because he's not. But he would probably fall into the category of Legolas. Me, Aragorn. You are Gimli. You are Gimli. You are Gimli. You talk like him, and unless Kieran's been telling a lie the whole time, you're also the shortest. Not to say you are short, but you are the shortest. So, you have to be the dwarf, Preston, I'm afraid. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. Sorry, Preston. It's fucking OBS, man. There we go. Boom. Right. Whoa, this is loud. Fort de Vaux. Operations. Yeah, I'm in the mood for a little bit of Fort de Vaux. Are you ready, Preston? I'm really, like, you being into Middle Earth and stuff, it's making me want to play Shadow of War now. MTT? What? Just got here, lol. Oh, you're T. Well, I mean, you don't have to play straight away. I'll just play and you can be in the chat or in the party chat. What are you having? What are you scrunning? It must, I mean, it's a convenience having your food made for you, but then at the same time, not pizza shop, but at the same time, I bet it's a bit of a pain in the ass because you can't really decide when you're having it. Like, I had a big meal, and I rarely eat that much, but I just had a really big meal today. I've just had it's been such a pain in the ass trying to have an appetite. What usually happens is I wake up, I don't have an appetite for an hour, and then end up, so I just sit here and wait to be hungry, which is pathetic. Or what I usually do is go on my computer and do some editing, or, browse fucking Twitter, soul browse Twitter or something like that, and then that just ends up procrastinating, like a cycle of just wasting time. And then by that point, I end up having snacks or a protein shake anyway, not even having a proper meal. So I just need to get out, go for a walk, gentle walk in the morning. The daylight and the physical activity gets everything moving, and you get your appetite moving. I need to do that, I think. I used to do it all the time. And you can burn off muscle if you're doing physical activity when you're hungry. So you have to make sure you can get home fast once you start getting hungry. But I remember when I used to do it, I was always in a good mood, and I was always really good at games as well. Like I always had a lot of energy, and reaction times were always really good. And that was when I was just running every day. And it can be less sad in morning school. Yeah, see, exactly. So for example, my mood when I don't have breakfast is just really low for the entire day, and I'm like irritable. And protein shakes fill you up, but only for like 20 minutes. They're really good for bulking, but in terms of filling you up and just stopping you from being hungry, they don't last for very long. Neither does milk and stuff. So it is good to have something like that. And I remember, yeah, be less sad in the morning. Yeah, so if you had like a walk or a run and then got back and were able to eat a proper meal, you know, just some, I don't know, pizza that you might warm up in the microwave or something, you'd have a lot more, your day would go better, and you'd have a lot more energy for school. Fucking hell. It's taking ages to get in. Need food to fill. Yeah, I mean, I remember when I would just drink protein shakes all the time, I bulked up really fast and I went very big and I stayed very big. The downside with that was I just never, when it came to having a plan, like going out somewhere, you know, going to another town or whatever, I was fucked because I couldn't take 100 protein shakes. I only had 1 cup, so I could only make 1 protein shake, and that would last me like 20-30 minutes, and then after that I'd just be hungry for the entire day, which would make it miserable. And then if I tried to force feed myself, I just wouldn't have the appetite for it, and I'd end up wasting food and time. Kieran, I'm alright, thank you. Yeah, I've had an alright day. I got some reading done, listened to a couple of audiobooks, got a bit of reading done, got a little bite right in, can't complain. Past like, I'll be like, Mum, cook please, I go home. You should get your mum to cook you in bulk loads of pasta. And then put it in these tubs, yeah. But yeah, we need to get on the first thing walks. It's so hard, but I notice on the days that I spend all my morning inside, I just feel fucking stale and just like the day's wasted. And it's so easy to waste your time on the computer or on your phone when you spend the first few hours. Well, this fucking French cunt, shut up. It's so easy to just waste the day away.
We must defend Fort Vaux at any cost. The Germans have shelled the outer walls and will try to enter through the moat. Here. If we fail to stop them, we must hold on to this courtyard, as it provides access to all.
I like pasta, but not for ages. I go through phases. Probably when my body's needing carbos. Couple of carbos, bro. I've not played Battlefield yet today. It's my first game. Giron. Preston's getting Middle Earth Shadow of War though. I think you should too. It's fucking great. You were mocking it because you didn't understand the story. I was taking the piss out of you to Preston, if I will admit it, about you mocking Shadow of War, but it's fucking great. You should play it. It's literally on the level of Valhalla and Witcher. It's so fucking good, man. You can get it for so cheap now as well. My mum made it. I had 2 ridiculously big bowls. It's fucking great, isn't it? Or when you buy like a big pizza and you don't have to. Well, you don't have to cook or clean really much now either. Like anyway, but it's fucking. It makes it so easy, especially when the food's nice. Going to be a bit of a pirate. Kieran didn't have no. Kieran was talking shit about Shadow of War without even playing it, my boy. It proper annoyed me. I'm pretty sure we got into an argument actually. His logic was sound. What he said was like, does it make sense for there to be another big war? He thought that it came after Lord of the Rings, and it was set in Gondor, and it was like a Star Wars sequel situation where they were just like squeezing squeezing as much out of the game or out of the plot as they could. But it's a prequel to Lord of the Rings, and it ties everything in very nicely. And I can't even say because Preston's gonna play it now, but fucking hell, it's a great game. I was like, what are you on about, Kai? Yeah, that, yeah. It'll be another moment where you finally admit that I'm right, though, if you actually... Oh my god, that's a lot of guys. If you actually played it. It's fucking great, man. I wasn't mad about it, I was asking questions. Hey, you fucking cunt. Yes, you were. Yes, you were. No, 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 no. You were dissing it. You were saying it doesn't really make sense. There was 2 times, and there was a time when you were in the party, and you were dissing it. It's fucking great. But it's like after... I don't know how much I can say because I don't want to ruin anything for little Preston, but... After the Hobbit, it's not like Preston, I was going to say, it's not like Preston ran out of orcs. Oh my god, these fucking French bastards. It's not like Sauron ran out of orcs. There's a reason why it took Sauron like half a century to launch another attack on the west. That is Shadow of War. I need the VOD. No, no, I'm being serious. Still had lots of orcs. Yes. Oh. No, but it's... Oh, man, it's fucking great. I love it. It's so good. Literally, it's on Witcher 3's level. Easy. Oh, that's a fucking blowy, man. Flame Trooper. Blowy, man. Monsieur. Oui, oui. No, Sauron's too good for the Zions. Sauron, Lord of the Rings was basically based on real ancient prehistory. Sauron was an ancient Aryan that turned bad. It wasn't called Sauron, and it wasn't as fantastical, most likely. But in terms of the different races and stuff, that's real. Tolkien wasn't an idiot. He knew about history. He learnt a lot of ancient languages just to write the Lord of the Rings and to write the elven languages and stuff. Pretty sure he learned ancient Frisian to write the elven language, which is, you know, one of the places where actual real fairy folk were said to dwell. Ancient Frisia in the far north. Do you think he was pure evil or corrupted by the ring? What do you mean, Sauron? Well, the ring was him, Kieran. So if the ring corrupted him, it's just, the ring was him and Celebrimbor. It was their spirit that they poured into it. That's why this bad casting for the show is pretty ridiculous, because Celebrimbor, you'll see in Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War, is fucking superb. And it wasn't a character that the game introduced either. It's just a character that was in the lore anyway. In the lore anyway. But in the game, he's really cool. He's very much... I'm gonna not say anything else, actually. Preston's probably like clutching his ass cheeks right now, hoping that I don't spoil him. It's really not. There is loads of Norse... Well, I agree with you, Kieran, but Tolkien was actually a heavy Christian. But yeah, the thing with Tolkien is I think he was just... I don't think he necessarily was a biased Christian. He was what I would call a European Christian, which is just a pagan that acts a bit gay. Because all of Christianity is paganism. Every part of it is paganism, with a little bit of Judaism mixed in to make it gay and degenerate. You fucking black bastard. Why not just... You've got that audiobook. You've got the audiobook out. Why not listen to him? That casting is... He looks like a grandpa. This is an elf that doesn't age. This is an ancient elf. And it's annoying because they're trying, what they're going to do is retcon Shadow of War, and Shadow of War is the most important piece of Lord of the Rings lore since the films.
Before physical conditions forced them to surrender. If the Germans had been able to hold the fort, perhaps their assault on Verdun itself would have been successful, and the Western Front permanently breached.
It's cool though because in Shadow of War, they're not orcs that are bred. Oh man, I'm sick of these people yapping. They're not orcs that are bred for war. Most of them. Most of them are wild orcs. So you see all the different tribes. There's some tribes of orcs that are kind of like Vikings. There's some tribes of orcs that hoard wealth and they have like bright gold armor. There's some tribes of orcs that are very into dark magic and use, well, yeah, that's necromancy and stuff and sorcery. There's orcs. I forget the names for most of them, but there's a tribe of orcs that are very like into. They make really good assassins. They're into the stealth and stuff. And then you've got like your sort of average general orcs, or the tribes that have predictable kinds of orcs in them. No, I've not shaved or anything. It's actually growing out. I noticed, so this hair at the side is growing out now. And I noticed it about my arm hair and, you know, like this hair when it first came out. It comes out like dark, and then that hair goes, and then it starts to become like really light and blonde. And this hair, which is here and then under my lips, which I suppose that was the first hair that grew out on my face, that's all turning like white blonde now. It would make me so happy if my whole beard ended up just being like what my hair colour used to be, which was like golden white. Oh great, this map. Would you ever try Derma running? Probably not. I know what it is, but no, probably not. I don't know if my head hair is gonna turn to that colour anytime soon, but it definitely seems like my beard hair will. My head hair might just end up sort of staying at sort of bronzed, coppery blonde. But a blonde beard would be good. It's like white blonde. I'd have to take a close up because there's not enough of it to see it. But it was like white blonde, sort of around my mouth, and then there's like little bits of red in there. Especially in the light, you can see the red. Which I don't mind, you know. Ancient Aryans, a lot of them had strawberry blonde. I'll have to get a photo at some point of what my hair used to look like. It literally was Geralt's colour. It was a really cool photo actually. There's one where I was in Spain, Fuerteventura, and I was holding a bright white owl on my arm at like some kind of animal sanctuary. My hair is the same colour as the owl. So great. Some bleach in my hair, it's great. Yeah, I keep meaning to get some lemon juice. Do the same thing. They don't sell that product here. I did look after you mentioned it. But yeah, I bought the Children of Hurin, which is the other than the actual Lord of the Rings books and the Hobbit book, that is the best rated Middle Earth book, and it's narrated by Christopher Lee. I have no idea about it. All I know is the end. The conclusion is supposed to be very sad, so it's going to be kind of like a bittersweet ending. But I like those ones. I'm making an effort to try and read more and listen to more audiobooks, I think, lately. My living room, my front room has been so cluttered with just all like my supplements and everything for ages. And it's a really nice living room and I've got a very comfortable sofa, and I cleared it out with the help of my mum today so that I can just get back to reading in there a lot. And the sofa's so comfy. The amount of times I read in there for like an hour straight and then I'd just fucking fall asleep and have a lovely nap for an hour. That's not very fair. Being shot at as soon as I spawn in. How's he insta-killed me? Camel tea. I'll probably just use lemon juice, to be honest. You let me know whenever you finish your scran, Preston.
We have lost. This land is now relinquished to the enemy. Retreat for now, soldiers.
I suppose we don't really need to wait for turning, do we, Preston? I did tell him we were going to do Phasma, but if he's not coming on, we could just do it ourselves. It won't be shit, but it'll be scarier, certainly. But you will die first on purpose. Well, what do you want to do then? We can't go on because it's Holy Day, so Kieran's not on state, so we can't do state. We can't do Phasma if you don't want to do it without turning. What you want to do then, Preston? I'll see if they sell War in the North anywhere. Problem is, a lot of these old Lord of the Rings games kind of got like discontinued. War in the North, but it's not like super old. I think it's like 2012, 2011. The graphics are bad, but... Oh, you know what? Oh, yeah, they do sell it, actually. Oh, fucking hell, that's a lot of money. See what I mean, though? €30. Because they're just so rare. One thing that is cool about Shadow of War is you'll be able to attack my forts, Preston. Because we're friends on Steam. So you can actually go into other friends' worlds, not to do proper multiplayer, but you can attack their sort of clans of orcs and their forts and stuff. Watch some gameplay. It's like a 3-player co-op, but I suppose one of them will be AI. And it's an elf, a human, and dwarf, but they're a different group, not the main fellowship. And got me some really nice shampoo and conditioner that are really nurturing. It makes my hair very soft as well. I have clans of orcs. Yeah, so in Faz's update, is it big? So in Shadow of War, there's strategy elements to it. So you have to take over, like you do sieges, like big like castle sieges, and you have to take over enemy forts and enemy lands and stuff. You can have like battering rams and all that shit. Is it a big update? It's shit. Literally next week she went and got me the good stuff. Fair enough. Oh, for fuck's sake, this tape. Answer me, boy. Is it a big update? Is it going to be one of those days where just everything goes wrong? Probably. Oh, is this the one where they're adding 18 gigabytes? Yeah, we're not playing that today then. How? The game's 5 gigabytes. We can download it background while playing Battlefield 1. It won't finish in time, and it'll make, I don't know about you, but if you don't, I don't know if you have a problem with it, but it'll make our ping go really high if we do that. But we won't do we won't get 18 gigabytes done in time. It will have done it before while streaming, Preston. Gameplay was fine. Yeah, but you haven't been streaming at the same time. No, I'm not doing that. We'll just do it tomorrow. Tin's not on anyway. Suppose Battlefield then. If we... Yeah, they've added 2 new ghosts then. That must be the update that they added 2 new ghosts in.
We have taken the sector.
18 gigabytes is a bit pathetic though. Well, that's too much because the game's like 5 gigabytes. What do you want, Preston? Just Battlefield 1. What do you want from me, man? Jesus Christ, what do you want from me, man? What games can we do? We could do state. We could do some things in state if you want. But I suppose we just have to do like minor missions. Is the download size actually 18 gigabytes or is that the install size? Yeah, there's 2. If you look on the bar, there'll be 2. There'll be a download size on the left and a install size. I don't want to leave you out, Kieran. It's not your fault. Yeah, so 18 gigabyte on the right is the install size then. Alright, I'll start. I don't want to. It's because then we have to run Steam and Origin at the same time as well, which bollocks things up as well. No, we'll save state for when Kieran's on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Fucking black bastard. Get me up. Get me up. Get me up. Thank you. Keep the store open. How's he seeing me but I'm not seeing him? Are you mad? Shit. Guys coming around. Oh, fuck. I'm in deep with no cover. I'm trying to get him behind me. Uh-oh. That's not good. Don't know how they're damaging me through a fucking wall. And a closed door, but alright. I'm actually doing... This is a good play for my team right here. Because I'm cutting their backup off. Look, can you see on the map at the bottom left? How many are stuck out that door behind me? Not anymore, I suppose. I don't know what that reference was, really. And I always wait till it gets to 50 gigabytes. Well, it's like a compressed download. So you only have to download 10 gigabytes, and then you open the download up, and you actually there's more data. If that makes any sense.
Over here.
There goes the door. Move, you fat French twat. Is my grenade gonna go off? See, my grenade's going off. This isn't Halo Infinite. Which one, the open world one or the fighters one? I don't know. I assume the fighters one. That's the only one I know about. This team are the most dreadful excuses for players I've ever seen. There's no cohesion with them at all. They're all just sat there in the doors. Well, have you already downloaded the update? Steam thing.
50 of our soldiers remain.
Look, they just stood here, for fuck's sake. Yeah, eat shit, you fucking cunts.
We have taken the sector. Clear the sector from enemy.
Says 100%. You know what? I told Titten I knew about that, and he denied it still. And I sent him the video, and he still denied it. Nah, Battlefield medics. Finally. Yeah, the shorts. So, have you quit shorts now, Preston? I don't know if I'm going to carry on doing it. It's not really worth my time. If it gets the same amount of traction as a normal video, but like 5 times less money. gonna open Steam now. Watch Steam and Origin fight. When is the update? Oh, the IT update. I'm never gonna buy VR. It would be cool, but I've just not got room for it. It would be cool. Pause that shit. Stop updating. No, it's a 2 GB update. Fucking 18 gigabytes. Preston's on another level. Why am I the squad leader? I'm not even requested orders. Oh, that guy's a hacker. I think that guy's a hacker. Yep. I think he's a hacker. Wait. How do you do the chat on this? He's one-shot killing.
The fight isn't over. Remember, the
I don't, is Blair Witch in VR?
Let's go, men. Once more.
6%. Mine says it's already downloaded. It's just patching. It's annoying though, because it's like choosing to download Halo Infinite and Mountain Blade Bannerlord before it downloads Phasmophobia. Steam really needs to sort its shit out with where it chooses to, which it chooses to download first. Because I've been very active on Phasmophobia lately. I've not been active on either of them. Hello. Is it proper VR? Or like mobile game VR? I feel really angry for some reason. I might go and do some push-ups in a minute. I'm really pissed off. People say go to hospital and get brain scan. That's what my mum did when that black bastard did his, well, did average black bastard things. So, remember that I told you about. So, maybe you should, but I think you'd be alright. In terms of like radiation, yeah, you will get radiation from it. No, I explained the situation, Tin, vividly ages ago. Don't say it on stream though, it's private. You fucking... My friend mum up there, she said there's no power better than a dairy mammy. What? think I'm having testosterone overload. I'm gonna go and do some push-ups in a minute. I'll probably put the mic on mute though. Seen that game Squad turning? It looks really good.
Taken the sector.
Phasma is today, but not right now. There's an update turning, so you won't be able to get in straight away anyway. Yeah, I mean, you've finished school turning. You don't really have to do homework, let's be honest. Have some freedom for once. Okay, this is a bit hectic. Phasma, yeah, but you have to download the update tenant. Mine's at 70%. That's my spot right there. Ooh, cheeky fuckers. His armor's even cooler in Shadow of War. I'm really glad you've watched it though. See, this is not the right play, what they're all doing right now. Just getting stuck on the bloody... the bridge. And as you I never tell him and his evil laugh. Alright, so why were things getting dropped in front of me before Preston was dead then? Tiernan, you tell me this.
Half of our forces remain.
You'd be like Soy Boy Spider-Man. The new Spider-Man when he meets Tony Stark. That'll be you when you meet the Witch King. There's a shock trooper there.
We've got to capture the objective.
Highly skilled player right there.
We have taken objective Apple.
Nope, Tiernan, I've just said this. The update isn't finished. There's an update for Phasmophobia. And it's not yet finished. Hello, Pablo. You alright, bro? Hello. Pablo Escobar. Have you opened it, Tenon? Because you've added new stuff. Such a fun lobby this is. 20 snipers.
We have lost objective apples.
It's a really fun lobby. I can't express how much fun I'm having. Freezes me in place. The guy gets killed, but then I'm frozen in place. Yeah, so you've downloaded 2 gigabytes, Preston, but it's not installed all of the data. I suppose I'll just chat while I download it. I'll read the patch notes. Let's see about the patch notes. Yeah, so we've got 3 new ghosts. The ever-aging ghost, risen from the grave to curse their victims, and always watching. We're introducing the investigation period along with these new ghost types. This gives players around 2 weeks to try and work out the ghost's abilities, traits, and secrets before we update these patch notes, with the specifics spoiled, of course. We're hoping this will bring back the original investigator feel and allow players to work together as a team to uncover the truth. Our voice recognition system has been completely replaced. We no longer rely on Windows speech systems, meaning it supports many more languages and platforms. So we can speak Chinese and the ghost might understand. And it fixes that pesky tap out bug. Oh, that must be what was making me muted for Preston Tinnan. The truck has received new models, a new layout and materials. Equipment is now placed into the wall in the truck. Are you alright, Crisp? I did read your comment before, Crispy. I'd called you Pablo Escobar. Because you're South American. Placing any equipment back on the wall. Right. Placing any equipment back on the wall similarly to head cameras will be added with the custom difficulty update. When lit, the campfire and Maple Lodge campsite will now increase the temperature of the area around it. All locations have had their lighting rebaked for the timing to a higher quality to help reduce any light leaks and artifacts. Replace the Russian, Ukrainian, Turkish, Greek, and Japanese fonts to be more readable. Up until now, those those 5 countries have not been able to read anything on the game. Paste. Alright, let's see if it works. Suppose I'll have to set my stream up while we're live on Twitch. Kai, it's your chance. Right. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that, Preston. Hang on, I've got to set my YouTube stream up then. Oh, that ghost looks creepy. Fucking hell. Wow, okay. Sometimes I just want to have the face go off. Why would you turn your face go off? It would be better with face come on. Predator 5 trailer. It's fucking awful. You should react to DN. What's DN? That's pretty fucking creepy. Oh, okay. I forgot my last stream was actually Phasma on YouTube, so I won't have to set up that much. Fucking web peas. That whatever they are, WEBPs. I fucking hate them. Fuck it, I think I'll just leave the thumbnail as it is. Are you going to play Phasmophobia? I can play too. Kai pull up the Predator 5 in like an hour. We'll be on for about an hour and a half, 2 hours I think. The only caveat I'll say, how experienced are you on the game? If you are sort of a lot more experienced than us at the game, I'm going to say just we'll get you in a future stream. Because part of the funniest part of playing the game when it's early, when you're new to it, is being bad at it and not understanding anything. What I don't want is someone to join and know everything and walk us through it all. But if you're new to it like us, Crispy, then sure. Sorry, I'm not being rude. I'm just trying to set this stream up. It's a nightmare doing the tags for this fucking game because it's so hard to spell Phasmophobia. That Diogen ghost sounds creepy. Always watching. Right. How can I be violet? That's a colour. Oh. Even in the van, it knows where we are. Right. Right, let's do it. Hang on, then. Stream's going to go down. I'll be back in 5 minutes on... In fact, I can probably set up a little bit more. It's going to go down in a minute. I'll be back in 5 minutes on YouTube. Alright, yeah. It's going to go down now. See you, boys. See you over on YouTube. Bye-bye.